Hello, Aquarius. Today is Friday, July 17, 2026, and you're feeling like you're at a crossroads. Right now, there's not much you can do to make a difference. It's not about forcing change in others or in something you personally need to address. Just live as best you can. Tune out everything going on around you and ignore what people think about you. You're not currency to change anyone's perspective, and certainly not someone who needs to win everyone's approval, because that's impossible. You have to learn to live despite the circumstances. Many people never quite reach happiness because they believe external conditions have to be perfect. Everyone is different from themselves, so comparing yourself to anyone else shouldn't even cross your mind. No matter if it's thundering, raining, or lightning, you have to keep moving forward. Your age doesn't matter. That's not a barrier to living your life and achieving your goals. Remember, you're in a phase where all you really need to learn is how not to stress yourself out, and how to specifically avoid things that disturb you or steal your peace. You have a significant task ahead, of course you do. It's not easy, and that's acknowledged. But you're not lost. You know exactly where you need to go and what you need to do with it. Now let's dive into the concrete details for love, health, work, and your compatibilities for today. In health, you're in pretty good shape. There's no discomfort or illness on the horizon that could crop up in your life anytime soon, except for any chronic conditions you may already have in some cases, but those won't get worse. You're a super hard worker, not just with your body but also with your inner, deep work, and despite everything going on around you, you're determined to keep your peace. As a result, you're keeping your vibrations at a level where only positive things can connect with you. Be very careful not to slip out of this pattern of positivity and make decisions swayed by others. You're doing great, don't feel bad, and definitely don't feel worse. There's no need to force sudden changes. Keep focusing on the good in your life and everything else will be wonderful. For your work matters, congratulations. Very soon you'll have landed a work environment that's perfect for you. Even if you've been experiencing tension with a coworker or a superior, the truth is that right now, or very shortly, you'll begin to flow with your creativity, your leadership, and your wonderful abilities that define you. It's truly going to be something amazing. You need to be very grateful, whether you're a man or a woman, to the cosmos for placing this moment in your life. Remember, everything is about learning, and there's so much, so very much, still for you to learn. Every stage brings situations and matters you must become aware of, so you can grow into a better version of yourself. It's all about developing the divinity within you while you learn how to truly live life. So go ahead and take my advice. Don't try to change how other people think, especially not at work, because it's like constantly running into a wall and you won't like it one bit. So focus on yourself. You know why? Because you're already doing an excellent job on your own, and whatever the others do, well, let them handle the rest. That's when you truly realize that work depends on others, but it also depends on you, and you're doing it well. If you're looking for a job, you might be in the middle of some necessary paperwork or procedures that are helping to spark a major shift in awareness or social standing, in a way. Or perhaps some life change is underway. You're on the right track, even if some requests, registrations, or forms are momentarily spinning your head a bit, so don't stress or feel bad about it. Little by little, remember to take one step at a time. If you're searching, think of it as a process, as a phase. Basically, in the financial and economic realm, big changes don't happen overnight. Still, the best step you can take is realizing exactly what you need to do for everything to unfold. When you're aware that there are actions you must take and situations you need to face, you'll already be on the right path. I'll tell you that everything is going to be all right, even if you check your account and see your results and say, "Hey, well, not bad, it's not going anywhere." But it's absolutely true that, for example, Jupiter's current transit, Jupiter being the planet that expands everything, will soon cause your capital, your finances, to expand as well. The cosmos is placing the necessary connections in your life, so everything moves forward just as it should. And when it comes to love, there are many things you need to say, "Enough, that's it, no more." But I'm not telling you this because love has to be dramatic. No, you can't keep going on, thinking you have to live a certain kind of life with your partner, just because it's been that way, right? And especially, keep an eye on what your other relatives say. Because there are relatives who really need to take a crash course so they stop meddling in other people's lives. No matter how close they are, they don't get to tell you how you should be with your partner, and even less so from the inside out. Like, you and your partner decide what happens in your home. You do what feels right to you. So why on earth would a brother-in-law or sister-in-law walk in and tell you, "Hey, how exactly do you make bread?" As if you don't already know how life works. What I'm getting at is, if you've got too many people weighing in on your relationship, whether it's a friend or a friend who's not really a friend when they start interfering, well, there's a difference between giving advice and just judging. For example, if your partner acts a certain way, or if you act a certain way with your partner, that's not a problem. There's no one single way to love. And let's be clear once and for all. Society needs to get it through their heads that there are billions of ways to love and hundreds of millions of different kinds of relationships. I'm not talking about anything specific here, not about anything in particular. What matters is how you handle your relationship or how your partner might love you. That's what truly counts. Love isn't measurable, not quantifiable, not structured as A, B, and C, or A, B, or C. No, it's not that simple. So what does, for example, Saturn in its current position bring to you? Exactly that feeling of dissonance in love. Love as you vibrate it, love as you feel it. So zero worries and lots of love for each other. And as for what others might say, hey, they can mind their own business. If you're single, keep an eye out, pay attention to the actions you might take. In fact, you're thinking about trying to go back to the past, but let me remind you, the past no longer vibrates in the same frequency as you do. You might be in for a big surprise if you find out that, well, it probably won't work out, or that this person from your past is probably already rebuilding their life. Or maybe you only reconnect because you reach out, and then you realize they're a different person now. Because we all change, even when we don't even notice it. Be careful about falling into vicious cycles, especially when, in this vast ocean of life, there are millions and millions of wonderful fish out there. So much more wonderful than that past you're clinging to, right? So focus on getting to know new people. In fact, you're diving into a very early stage of socializing now. So you shouldn't have any trouble at all meeting amazing people. Open up. For the energy matters, your energy is stable. You're holding firm so nothing can disturb your peace or your life. So keep your calm, your tranquility, and your consistency. The positive situation you need to strengthen today is simply listening to others. Nothing more, nothing less. People will confide in you, unburden themselves to you, but you have the wonderful gift of not passing judgment and simply stopping to listen. That's empathy. No, be careful with shyness. Watch out, this is a trait very few would say you have, since you're such a forward-moving sign and all, but watch out for shyness. You need to make it clear to others what's going on in your mind. If you notice you might not be ready to go somewhere, to do some activity, or anything along those lines, just stick to your own rhythm. And also be careful not to hold back from expressing yourself. You're suppressing your feelings and emotions, and as a result, you're avoiding this at all costs, because otherwise you'd be repressing them and letting all those negative emotions stay inside you, and that's not the way to go. Keep it up, students. Sometimes you feel like you're not making progress anywhere, but keep going as you are, because you're on the right track. In fact, don't rush, everything takes its own time. And as for your studies, depending on the field you choose, they can get boring. So no, you're not going to finish a 6-year degree in less time. You'll go through it at the pace it requires, or however long it takes. And as for compatibility, today is a wonderful day with these 3 signs. First, with people born under the sign of Leo. You're in for a fascinating day, marked by wonderful closeness and fantastic leadership abilities. No issues at all. In fact, if you're working together on a project or any shared endeavor, you'll get along superbly. Second, with people born under the sign of Taurus. Today you'll experience clear closeness, whether in communication or in the pursuit of perfection, no matter if you're working together or living together, or doing anything side by side. The truth is, the synergy between you two today is going to be wonderful. And third, with people born under the sign of Scorpio, you're going to have a cautious, thoughtful day. But your caution isn't because something negative is threatening you. No, it's because you won't want the other person to feel even a little off, right? So you end up naturally looking out for each other, making sure that harmony stays intact. On the downside, you might experience some kind of disagreement or emotional distance with someone born under the sign of Libra, but you already know it's only for today and only if you end up arguing. Wishing you an absolutely wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Aquarius.